we've got another surprising way to save on a wedding. How about instead of something blue, something green? Eco-friendly weddings are the new trend. Not only are they good for the environment, but they can also be great for your wallet. Green Living AZ is a fantastic local magazine that's dedicated to helping you find easy solutions to going green. And the editor-in-chief, Tishin Donkersley, joins us now. Nice to see you, my friend.
Good to see you again.
How are you?
Good to see you.
So we were just chatting before about weddings. Would you do it all over again the way you did it?
I would do it completely differently.
Yeah, a whole different deal. Now, my husband and I eloped. We said, forget it, we're not doing all this. And we just got on a plane and went to Italy and spent probably half of what we would have spent for a wedding. But you've got some great ways to really kind of cut down on all of the expense and help the environment as well.
I do.
And I was looking at your research here, and this one blew me away. The amount of paper used on invitations in the country every year could cover the entire island of Manhattan.
True.
Wow. All right, let's start there then.
Okay. Let's start our invitations. These are by Little Owl Letterpress, and these are 100% cotton. And actually, they use an antique press, and they hand make everything.
Beautiful.
So these are really beautiful.
They look really high end, and I love that you put them on the wood as the placeholders because that gives it such an organic feel.
And you can transfer these to your table if you'd like to as well. And these are citrus-based inks.
And is this an expensive way to do it, or is it pretty cost-effective and also environmentally friendly?
Well, eco-friendly wedding or invitations can run between $1.50 to about $3.50 generally, which I suggest that kind of range.
Okay, let's talk photography for a minute because that's really important too.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, photography, the thing I suggest to look for is somebody who focuses on an outdoor wedding. If you're going to do an outdoor, also printing your photography on recycled paper.
Okay.
And sometimes you can do it online. I suggest to do your save the dates for Evites maybe and save the paper on that.
Yeah.
And then for
Plus, it seems like, you know, with the Evites, they're becoming more personal, and you can do really beautiful ones now where it doesn't just feel like an email anymore.
Exactly. Oh, back to photography is that thumb drives are actually kind of a cool way to transfer the photos to, instead of the disc, because the disc can wear down.
Sure.
And the thumb drive will, you know, maintain a little bit better.
Okay, very good. Now, the other thing that I heard is that each wedding is about 500 pounds of waste when it's all over.
Total. Like, think of food and wedding and
paper
plates and everything.
Whatever.
It's a lot of waste, so we're trying to keep it down.
Okay, so show me some other things over here that we can do, because you set a beautiful table, and this kind of helps us with the design as well.
Thank you. This whole design was under $50, if you can believe it.
Was it really?
Yes.
And look how charming and quaint and beautiful this is.
It feels homely, and we always say the more mixed matched it is, kind of the more homely feel. And these are recycled jars, and these are in-season flowers. You can get them at Trader Joe's if you're going to DIY. And you can do burlap here. It's about $1 to $3. You have these doilies that were found at the Goodwill, and you just sew them together. The frames were Goodwill.
And then
garage sales. Cover these books with paper. These are their own books.
Isn't that
and
beautiful?
Mix and match table chairs.
I love that. I love that. And actually, at the end of the night, if you wanted to, everybody could take a little bouquet home, couldn't they?
They could.
Reuse those. That is a great idea. And you know what? Sometimes it feels like when you go to a wedding and it's too formal, you're so busy trying to be prim and proper and make sure you don't embarrass anyone.
It feels comfortable. You could do this outdoor, indoor, it doesn't matter.
I love that. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's head over this direction and tell me what you've got going on over here.
We've got a flower arrangement here, and this is all, again, under $50. These are all, again, jars you can find at the Goodwill or maybe some garage sales.
Yeah.
Again, this is a kind of fresh fruit here.
Oh, that's
beautiful.
beautiful.
Put that, and this was found at the Goodwill.
And then you've got your placeholders, so your table holders.
Yeah. So this is all under $50, and in-season flowers, which I suggest. Yes.
Gorgeous. Okay. And then let's talk food for a minute, because that's what, you know, at the end of the night, it all comes down to you're starving, and then you need some energy so you can dance, right?
Exactly. So what I suggest for brides is not to over-order. So many people feel like they have to fill the entire guest, and really it's depending on your day and what you suggest. And of course, with so many people with dietary restrictions now, it's important to be sensitive. So here we have some examples from Santa Barbara Catering, and this is a quiche. This is a vegetable quiche, and again, depending on the time of day that you would have this, and then
is this a lavender sprig that she's put on here?
Yes,
Isn't that beautiful? Can you see that?
Fresh vegetables, and we suggest from Green Living using in-season food because it'll cut down on some costs, and maybe we go to a local farmer's market to find
just tying everything that has to do with the planet into it makes it so beautiful and calming. What do we have here?
These are, again, if you want to talk to your caterer about biodegradable utensils, this costs probably $2.75 a person. again, going back to the waste,
yes,
is that when you throw this away, it will
all back to the earth.
All back to green.
All right, let's get down to the sugar.
This is the important stuff. This is an interesting cupcake company, cruelty-free cakes, that does all vegan. Again, it's to your dietary preference.
Okay.
But it's just delicious. I mean, there's nothing you're giving up. These are dye-free, natural.
Are they beautiful?
Natural dye instead of using chemicals.
Yeah, really healthy,
and beautiful.
all vegan. Okay, that's beautiful. Well, that's beautiful ideas, great ideas. I love it. And boy, we are seriously headed into the season as well. So, Tishin, thanks so much for being here and sharing everything that you always have. Now, this is a great topic. It's in the newest edition of Green Living AZ. This is what the cover looks like if you want to find one. They are free at Whole Foods and also at AJ's, and we've also linked the information to our website. Just check it out at abc15.com. Find us under the Lifestyle tab at the top of the page. Steph?